Hey everybody, welcome to Mumble Jungle. Today we are playing Labyrinth, a board game where we have to traverse an ever-shifting maze to find all of the items in our deck, and the first one to find all of their items and make it back to their home square wins. Today I have with me Megan.
Hi.
I'm Maxwell, and let's get started. Ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Hold on, give me a second. All right, I see it. Check this out. So tell me about your childhood favorite movies.
Well, The Labyrinth was...
Yeah, I know. That was a leading question.
The Labyrinth was one of my favorite movies as a kid. My first crush was David Bowie.
He was mine too.
Yeah, right.
The spandex pants.
Right. I feel like one of us is lying. I'm not sure who it is, but I feel like it's one of us.
You ever seen The Dark Crystal?
No, but I've heard of it.
My mom showed me The Labyrinth and The Dark Crystal and The Neverending Story. Have you seen that one?
I've heard of The Neverending Story because of Stranger Things. They talk about it.
Ooh, that was not very good for me.
Yeah, because I'm setting up my moves just based on what I think you need.
You might want to do that one again.
You've seen The Labyrinth, right?
Yeah, I've seen The Labyrinth.
So the part where she's like, Goblin King, come take this baby. I wish you'd come take this baby away. What do you think of that? she's like holding her baby brother. She's like, I wish the Goblin King would come and take you away. And then they do. And then she's like...
That's a spoiler.
And then she's... I mean, the movie was made in the...
It also happens in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what the movie's about.
But she's like, I wish the Goblin King would come and take this baby away. And then the Goblin King comes and he takes the baby away. And she's like, man, why'd they do that? And then she tries to save the child.
You know the Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated episode?
That's not what I'm going for.
You want to do that one again? You got a nice little quarter here.
I'm just going to stay there.
Well, that actually screws me over, so...
That's why you told me that I could redo it.
Yeah. Well, actually,
I thought you were just being nice.
It's okay, because watch this.
Well, that screws me over.
As I was saying, you know the Mystery Incorporated episode based off of The Labyrinth?
Oh. I don't remember that.
Oh my goodness. Not a real Mystery Incorporated fan.
I've seen it one time. I don't know what to do.
If you push this way, then you can have a loop.
Why would I want that? I think I'm gonna go around and go...
You have to put the tile in.
Oh my gosh, where was I?
You were on the blue beetle, but you were making a beeline for it.
I'm just gonna put it in somewhere random because I just don't know what I'm doing anymore.
You gonna move?
Yeah, I am gonna move.
That's not a legal spot. There you go. This is actually perfect because I can go all the way through here and get the owl.
This is my first card.
Yeah?
I don't even care. I don't even care. I can't get anywhere.
You just keep going back and forth.
Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna go there. Wow, Max, I didn't know you were on the board. You look so embarrassed right now. You look so upset.
Oh, perfect. Check this out. That's exactly where I was going.
Oh, you know what old movie I watched as a kid?
No. Why would I know?
That no one else ever talks about?
What?
Short Circuit.
Never heard of that.
Short Circuit is this movie about this robot. I'm done with my turn, I'm not moving. So it's this movie about this robot that falls in love with this human woman.
Uh-huh.
But he kind of looks like Wall-E.
Yeah.
But bigger. And I just remember, I don't remember a lot about that movie, but I remember he was like, they wanted to take him apart and he was like, no, disassemble, no, disassemble. And it genuinely upset me as a kid. Because I was like, why are they're trying to hurt him. And he's very distraught.
Did you get there finally? There you go.
Ah!
Dancing around it. I think I've gotten one every single turn.
Must be nice. Must be so great being you. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Talking like that.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's not really working out for me.
Yeah, I don't really have any good options either, so I'm just going to ditto what you did.
Thank goodness that you did. Exactly where I need to go.
Let's see. I am going to do this. Have you ever seen whenever you were a kid in school, did they ever show you these VHS nature videos? Where, like, I think about them all the time. The beginning of the video is like some 3D CGI, early 2000s, so it's pretty bad, where you're going through like these white hallways of a museum and like there's like music playing and you're like looking at portraits and then the portraits would sort of move. No?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, it's a real thing. I'm not psycho.
Well, it can. Both can be true.
Ooh, this is ugly. Actually, I lie. This is, oh, never mind.
What was like the movie that you watched over and over and over as a kid?
The movie that I watched over and over and over? Yikes, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Well, I watched The Lord of the Rings a lot. You can't do that. There's no yellow arrow.
But that messes up what I need to do.
Well.
But I wanted it to go there.
I watched The Lord of the Rings a lot as a kid because my parents bought me a DVD box set whenever I was in like kindergarten or first grade.
Right.
So I watched those a lot. You know, in the early 2000s, well, not early 2000s, probably mid 2000s, mid to late 2000s, you know, there was no streaming services, obviously.
Yeah.
So all of my media was VHS and DVD.
Mm-hmm.
So I would watch a lot of the same stuff
Me
over
too.
and over again. So I would watch Scooby-Doo Monster of Mexico because we had that on VHS and then eventually DVD. So I'd watch that one a lot. I'd watch the original Star Wars trilogy a lot. I'd watch the same Rugrats episodes a lot. I'd watch the same Scooby-Doo Where Are You episodes a lot.
Yeah. I watched, we on VHS we had The Little Mermaid. We had Flushed Away. The Mask.
We had this Pinocchio movie on VHS, and the cover of it was terrifying. It wasn't like Disney Pinocchio.
Wait, what was it like? Who?
It was either live action or CGI. I don't fully remember. I just remember as a kid I was terrified of it, and I would always put it at the bottom of the stack, and I never watched it.
The most I knew of Pinocchio as a kid was Shrek. That was it. I watched Shrek so much as a kid because it was my sister's favorite movie.
My Mima would take us to movie rental stores a lot. So we'd always rent out DVDs and stuff. I always rented out Scooby-Doo. Anything Scooby-Doo.
And you went to the video store and you were like, "What's new, Scooby-Doo?"
Yeah, well, what's your newest Scooby-Doo in stock?
I watched Shrek, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we played the video game, the one that I made you play, Shrek 2 on PS2. And I remember loving that game as a kid, but I always remembered that we could never get past. It's literally the second thing, like the second level in the game. It's like to get from level 1 to level 2, you ride on the dragon. like Donkey's wife, the dragon, and get to far, far away, right? That part. Yeah. And you have to go under things and over and around. We could never get it. Like, me and my sister could never get it. So we always had to have our dad come in and do that part. And I remember after we would get to far, far away, we would just stop playing. Like, we would have him come in there, do that part. And I guess maybe we didn't have a thing to save, because like PS2s, you have to have like the memory card.
Yeah.
So I guess we didn't have a memory card, so every time we would play, we would only play that beginning part and the dragon. And then we would just stop.
You know, in the 2000s and early 2010s, you know, Flash games were really popular on the internet. And there were these Scooby-Doo Flash games where you had to solve a mystery. You played as Scooby and Shaggy. I would want to play them, but it's like a mystery solver with some like quick time stuff occasionally, and I couldn't beat it, so I always had my dad play it, and I'd just watch him.
I also played a lot of games as a kid that were like very not appropriate for a kid to be playing. Like I played Bully, like a lot. And for those of you that don't know what Bully is, it's basically GTA, but you're in a boarding school. So it's a little bit better than GTA, but I did also play GTA. So that was fun. But I remember Bully was like one of my favorite games to play as a kid. And I would make it my goal to kiss all the girls in school. Like there's missions and things that you do in that game. I wouldn't do them. I would ride around on my bike or my skateboard and go kiss all the girls and bring them flowers and stuff. And that was it.
Sometimes you can get a really crazy streak going on where you get them back to back to back, and then you have to suddenly go across the board and you just don't know what to do.
You know what? These ghosts, they remind me of Casper's uncles.
You know, there is some disturbing Casper media. Whenever I was a kid, I had a DVD that showed me like a bunch of old 60s, 70s cartoons, maybe.
Yeah.
It was like just a full collection, you know, stuff like Casper. And there was this one Casper.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
There was this one episode, 100% real Casper episode, where Casper is so like upset because he doesn't have any friends that he lays down in front of a train.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And that is just wild. I didn't even register it as a kid. I was like, poor guy. And then, of course, the infamous, I want my feet licked.
Never heard of that one. Can you explain that?
I'll just put it here.
I want my feet licked.
Oh, wait a minute. No, that's perfect. Just what I needed.
But that didn't help me at all.
That's okay. I can live with that. What was your favorite show to watch as a kid?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob? Classic SpongeBob?
Hands down, it was SpongeBob.
Yeah, SpongeBob was a good one. My granny, she had SpongeBob on VHS, and we'd watch the same episodes. What do you think's the best SpongeBob episode?
It's the Hashling Slasher episode. You literally make fun of me for bringing that episode up so much, and then you're like, I don't know what your favorite episode is. The Hashling Slasher. The thing is, though, as a kid, me and my sister, we didn't know what Nosferatu was, and Nosferatu's in that episode. So we thought that his name was Sferatu, and they were saying, no, Sferatu. There's also this one episode of SpongeBob where he watches this like videotape on like Inner Peace or something, and they're like, the power within, the power within, and I kept like, I would think about that all the time as a kid, and it felt like every time I brought it up to someone, they were like, what are you talking about? So I'm just gonna go right there. Oh, and then I'm gonna move. There was also one episode of SpongeBob where he like made a triangle. He was with Squidward, and he made a triangle with his hands, and then he put it over like his crotch, and he was like this, and then it went through, and then it kept going through, and it was like a never-ending loop, And I don't remember what episode that was.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
He was like this, and it was like this like psychedelic like cutscene kind of thing. Not cutscene, but like
Cutscene.
I don't know. Like it wasn't supposed to be a normal part of the show. It was like someone was like kind of going off the rails. Well, that's not what you're supposed to do. You messed up what I was gonna do.
I'll stay. No.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm not trying to get you to win.
Oh no, that doesn't help or hurt me at all.
Remember that one episode of SpongeBob where Patrick's parents came and
They did what?
Stop! Patrick's parents visited him.
You could have just said they came.
But but then it like turned out that they weren't his parents, and it was like two random people.
Yeah. Marty. It was Marty and something. I think.
It's kind of weird to throw out names and not be sure about it.
Because no, I remember her voice going, Marty. I don't know how to get to where I need to go. Doesn't help me either.
I'm gonna stay. You know what? Whenever I was a kid, I would play on my mama's computer all the time. And she had this game where you would you had a town and you could go and get gas and you could go and fix your car and stuff. I don't remember what the game was or anything. I just remember I remember playing it.
Did you ever play any CD games?
Yes, it was a CD game.
It was a CD game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if it was that one or a different one that we played that was Mickey Mouse themed. Or is that your turn?
Yeah. That's my turn. You didn't move the tile. All right, it's a race to whoever can make it back home.
You know what? CD games on the computer? Sims 2. All the time. And even in recent years played The Sims 2. I don't know if my mama still has them currently, but she did for a while. I know what you're gonna do. I know what you're trying to do. I see it.
Mm-hmm. I had this Lego pirate game. I also had a Scooby-Doo game where you would solve a mystery. However, one of the discs got scratched. Oh.
No!
Where can you go when you get to the top?
Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below more videos you want to see from us.
Bye.
Bye!